Paying for a trip to Vegas from the UK can get very expensive very quickly, and that's just for the cost of the flight and the hotel. Today I'm going to show an example of how I book my flights using the Virgin Atlantic Flying Club, and also how I book my rooms utilizing the offers that MGM gives me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Should I book a package holiday or should I book my flights and hotel direct? This question seems to come up quite regularly on social media, and I'm not going to say definitely one way is better than the other. However, for me, I have booked package holidays in the past. The first 2 times that we went to Vegas were package holidays, but knowing what I know now, I just can't see a reason why I would not book my flight separately and then book my hotel direct as well. And by doing this, I save potentially thousands of pounds every trip. But how do we do it? Let's get into it. Firstly, I feel that the main thing that you need to be able to do to maximize the savings is to remain flexible. By this, I mean not having to travel, let's say Saturday to Saturday. You know, you can have a rough date when you want to be out in Vegas, i.e. I want to be out there for my birthday. Does it mean that I have to travel the day before, 2 days before? It's all about remaining flexible. So once we have that rough time frame, I then get to work firstly with the Virgin Atlantic reward seat checker. So here's the Virgin Atlantic reward seat checker. Very simple to use, just a few drop downs. So departure airport, Louise and I fly out from London Heathrow, and destination airport we're going to go direct to Las Vegas. Once you've sorted out your flexibility, you decided roughly when you want to be there, then just put in that particular month. For this example, we're just going to use January 2026 and then just find reward seats. So what you see on this next page is it's January 2026, and it's got every day of the month there. You can see each of the 3 cabin classes below each date, and also a number of Virgin points per cabin class. So you can see how many points that you would need to fly that particular class. What we are interested in at this stage is these little red tabs to the right hand side of each number of points. These are saver seats. Just going back towards the top there, it says view Las Vegas to Heathrow. So this is the outward journey. What we're looking at the minute is from Heathrow to Las Vegas. We want to, as I always look at initially, Las Vegas to London Heathrow, mainly because there's not as many red tabs as what there is on the outward journey, but there still seem to be quite a few there actually. Tuesdays and Wednesdays flying back from Vegas are looking very favourable at the minute. There's a few over the weekend, but let's say Tuesday and Wednesdays. So I'm going to work on flying back from Vegas either Tuesday the 20th or Wednesday the 21st. So now we know when we are flying back. Let's just work out when we are flying out there. We want to go for a week. So we was going to fly back either the 27th or the 28th. So we can fly out. We can see we've got a red tab next to economy on Tuesday the 20th or Wednesday the 21st. So we're going to go for Wednesday the 21st, flying out and flying back on Wednesday the 28th. And the reason I've chosen Wednesday instead of the Tuesday is because I can remain flexible, but also because of the comp nights, which I'll get once I start booking the room, which I'll show you on the MGM site. So find my reward seats. Just opens up the page there. It's half filled in already. So flying from London Heathrow, flying to Las Vegas. It's a round trip. When So we said January the 21st, flying back 28th. It's going to be for 2 people. And as we said, we're going to do this on a bit of a budget. So we're going to fly economy. Oh, just got to log in. Yeah, so I say we're going to fly economy. So 21st of January, you can see there, economy classic, 36,000 points plus £564 in tax. So if we select that and then select economy classic, so that's our outward flight done there. Coming back then, Las Vegas back to London Heathrow, economy classic again, nothing else to pay, no further points. So my flight for 2 people is going to cost me £563.04 plus 36,000 Virgin points. And again, Virgin points, if you've not seen it, you're wondering how you can bag yourself some points. I did do it. My last video is just how I collect Virgin points. So now we've got the flight, we now need to look at hotel. So this is where the MGM reward offers start paying dividends. So MGM Resorts, I'm already logged in. I'm going to book a room. Let's just get to the date that we're going to fly. So we're going to arrive Wednesday the 21st, and we'll be checking out Wednesday the 28th. Right, because we are doing this on a budget, to prove how much we can save at the cheapest end, I'm going to book a room at the Excalibur. So we see there an average of £23 per night. This is my offer, so not everybody's offer will be the same as this. Everybody's will be different. So let me select that resort. And if I then open that up, cheapest room I can get looks like it's going to be $23.15. So let's go for that one there, the Royal Tower 2 Queen. So if we open that up, you can see there for a week $162. However, $135 of that is resort fee. Because I am MGM Gold, I don't pay resort fees, so straight away take that $135 off, which means that this room is going to cost me $27 for the week. Just going back to what I said about I'm going to book the Wednesday instead of the Tuesday, fly out on the Wednesday instead of the Tuesday. As you can see, I get 4 nights fully comped, and so I'd get the Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night and Saturday night. So the weekend rates are the most expensive in Vegas, so therefore I've got those 4 nights comped, which then makes it at $27 is dirt cheap. So $27 is about £20. If we added that to our flight cost of 560 odd pounds, 585, 590, shall we call it £600 for 2 of us to fly economy out to Vegas and stay in a room. How much is that saving though? That's the question. Let's do a package holiday quote. So got the Virgin holiday app, website up. So we're going to go to Las Vegas. We're going to fly from London Heathrow, and it's going to be the same dates. So that was January the 21st to January the 28th. It's 2 people, 1 room. Search. Okay, for anybody that's not used the Virgin website, it's actually very easy to navigate. So we're just scrolling down looking for the Excalibur. There it is. So view details. I want to see if we can find the same room. I think that was the room. Royal Tower 2 Queen. Let me just double check. Royal Tower 2 Queen. Exactly the same room. A good reminder there. Resort fee collected at check-in. Just remember that. So that's the same room. fly in 21st of January, Economy Classic, return in 28th of January, Economy Classic. So exactly the same. So that's our cost. Let's just go to transport. You see continue to extras, continue to checkout. So I'm not going to fill in any details. Just there's then the total £1,834.65. And again, a good reminder there, $45 resort fee plus tax per day. So if we said £600 in total by booking direct, I'm saving over £1,200 travelling economy. So that's just one example there. I'm not going to take you through all the way through the other bits, but Louise and I travel upper class with Virgin, and we normally stay at the Nomad in a Grande suite. So I'll just show you the two differences there. Just bear with me and I'll bring that straight up for you now. Okay, I'm back. So I've just done the same sort of thing. I had to change the date, so it's flying out a day earlier, flying back a day earlier as well. But this is then travelling upper class on Tuesday the 20th of January, flying back Tuesday the 27th of January, upper class both ways. That's going to cost me, in taxes and fees, £1,737.04 plus 225,000 points. So it is a lot of points, but if you've got them points, it's going to save you an absolutely thousands and thousands of pounds it will save you. So 17, let's call it 1750, just rounding it up. Room wise, we stay at the Nomad in a Grande suite. As we see there, that's costing almost $1,200. I have never ever paid that much money for a suite at the Nomad, and I wouldn't actually travel on these dates, but this is just an example. So $1,200 minus resort fees. Now there's $150 of that is resort fees, so I'll take that off. So that's what, $1,050. Let's call it £1,000 just to make my life easier. So £1,000 plus 1,800, £2,800 travel upper class both ways, stay in a Grande suite at the Nomad, 2,800. If we did this as a package holiday through the Virgin website, there's the figure there, £9,200 as good as. So an absolute huge saving. What do we say? 1,800 and 1,000, £2,800. So what's that? 9.2. It's about over £6,000 saving, £6,400 saving. So there's my point there, just trying to save some points using booking direct. From one extreme to the other, from the budget end up to the staying in a suite, travelling upper class. So as you can see, regardless of what cabin class that you fly, if you're using Virgin and staying in the MGM properties, there is absolutely, definitely savings to be made by booking direct. As I said right at the beginning, I appreciate this won't work for everybody, but for us, it absolutely does. And we'll keep on doing this. We'll keep saving those points. We'll keep using MGM as much as possible for the tier level, so we can keep getting these offers. This is the last video in this little mini series. For those that have stuck through it and watched all three, hopefully it has been of use. Thank you for watching. Next video will actually be us going out to Vegas. I'll probably do a run up to Vegas, the couple of days before, some of the last minute packing and all the rest of the bits that goes on in the household, and then we'll get into the sort of holiday vlog. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you anon.